congratulations, Missy, on being selected one of Adrian Public Schools' outstanding teachers and mentors. Please come forward to Lisa and accept your award.
Good evening. I am humbled and honored to receive this award this evening. First, I give my heartfelt thanks to Zane and Allison for their many kind words. And after listening to the video, I am speechless. But what's most important is the fact that I made a difference in Zane's life, and he knew every day that I cared about him. I also want to thank Mr. Keeley for making this award possible, and the Adrian Schools Education Foundation for promoting educational excellence. Your support directly impacts the students at Adrian Schools by providing classroom and extracurricular experiences, awarding mini grants that support learning, and other opportunities that go beyond the current budget. In addition, I want to thank my principal, Mr. Peterson, for the support he gives me as a teacher at Alexander. He has afforded me the opportunity to take my teaching to a higher level. I am fortunate to work with talented teachers at Adrian, specifically Darren Legore, who is my colleague and team teacher. I appreciate the opportunity to team teach, which allows me to focus on teaching literacy. I am pleased to share this evening with Zane and Allison, my husband Keith, our 3 daughters, Kelsey, Natalie, and Claire, Holden Branch, who is like our son, my mother Linda, sister Julene, and her husband Kurt, my mother and father-in-law Charles and Nancy Williams, and my mentor, friend, and retired Adrian teacher Marilyn Adams. My parents instilled the importance of a good education. But what I remember most is that they attended every sporting event and school activity. Through their actions, they showed that they cared. Today, my husband, daughters, and I find time in our busy evenings to sit down and eat dinner together. It is during this time when we listen without interruptions. We share our school day. We learn a lot about and from each other. While we share our successes and joys, we also share our tribulations. My family will give me insight about what I need to do in my classroom. I credit my husband with creating graphic organizers, making and printing posters, publishing my parent handbook, and so much more. He is the one who will remind me to think outside the box when I have a challenging situation. I want to thank Keith and our daughters for listening and their continued support. They know that being a teacher is a way of life and hard work. My teaching career began 29 years ago. I have seen many changes in education, the students, materials, technology, social issues, and more. However, the one constant that hasn't changed is that children want to feel accepted and want to know that you genuinely care about them. According to William Glasser, an educational researcher, he states, "When you study great teachers, you will learn much more from their caring and hard work than from their style." While I am dedicated to teaching content and making sure that all of my students have the very best opportunity to learn and reach their potential, I strive to establish a caring environment where instruction and learning can occur. My education in Adrian began 45 years ago when I entered Comstock Elementary School. I graduated from Adrian High School in 1981. I graduated from Alma College and was hired in July of 1985 to teach 4th grade at Alexander. I continue my journey with Adrian Public Schools And I want to thank you for allowing me to teach and make a difference in the lives of our children. I want to end with a part of a quote many of you have seen or heard. 100 years from now, it will not matter what kind of car I drove, what kind of house I lived in, how much money I had in the bank. But what will matter is that the world may be a better place because I made a difference in the life of a child. Thank you. I am blessed and honored.